Well, that Serena, she can play tennis, but she's a pretty terrible biker. She's back there with me.
Come on, get up in there. It's hard when the bots you're drafting inexplicably just fall back.
Yeah, so Justin, I've got about 6 mostly flat courses that we jump between last week. You said last week wasn't flat?
No. There's a couple 9% grades in it.
So is this 40 kilometers for one loop?
No. 5 8K loops roughly.
Alright, good morning everybody. I don't have the multi-camera up because I'm not super built up like the other guys, but we got a bunch of folks on today at Night Train.
What's up?
Hey.
We got Justin and Dave.
Yo, yo.
Riding the ODZ Wednesday ride on RGT.
Gee, boys.
And yes, it looks like I'm angled, but no, I'm not. It's just simply the camera. So it's too late to fix that. No, I was streaming.
It's an effect.
That's right.
That's funny.
See a little groove music going.
I should have asked Ian about that.
Oh no! Damn it!
Before I bought them.
Did it crash?
No! This damn keyboard.
You killed it?
No, I was moving the cursor and I clicked on the X for RGT.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be back in a second on stream.
I think we're
It'll be
gonna
interesting to
put
see
a
which
temporary-
group it drops you in.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I gotta get a mouse for this keyboard. The Bluetooth mouse.
Can't let that gap open up.
I'm back with Neil's group, whatever that is.
Oh, you're about halfway through? You're behind us.
Yeah, I know, I was with you.
Yeah. So usually that's what I heard they do, is they drop you in the middle.
Yeah. Alright. I'm around somebody else. Right now I'm around Dave.
Oh, are you JODZ?
Huh?
Are you JODZ?
Why would I be JODZ?
Oh, I don't know.
That might be yours.
That's what I was wondering. Hey, you said you were with me. You can stay with me.
No, I'm right in front of you.
Oh, there's 2 people. Okay.
No, I'm back in the loser's group.
Hennig? Hennig?
Oh,
What
there it
train? Who's this T? Hennig? Hennig train?
Dude,
Yeah.
we went through a whole race series, like the first 3 events. The guy kept calling it, the announcer guy. And then, the ninth race. We were just all laughing. Second to last episode, we probably got right. So funny.
I wonder why they didn't do that this year. That was a good series. That was a good, like, just before the Zoom call series.
It was hard, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people who are unwilling to put on series races anymore on that platform.
The draft dynamics are so bad. At least
Yeah.
this, if you really wanted to from where you're at, Ian, you could race.
Yeah. Let's see.
But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
There you go. Bridge Maddie.
Oh no, 300-meter bridge? I don't think so.
Getting his workout. Oh, you've already made it. Go, go. We got a little stepping stone in the middle I can see.
Yeah, that's all you need. Always take a break there.
Yeah.
Rest a little bit. Keep moving up.
Re razonable.
Oh man, I got a cheap computer. You got rain on your screen.
So I ordered the new M2 MacBook Air.
Nice.
Didn't think a whole lot about the color, and I got their new midnight color.
Uh-huh.
I was like, that's cool. Comes to find out, it holds fingerprints like nobody's business.
Well, at least you'll know when your kids mess with it.
I'll be returning in the 14-day window and ordering Space Gray. In fact, I just ordered the replacement and waiting
Such a
14
diva.
days till I return it.
Oh, come on. Don't get me. It's still the first option.
Kind of chilling up here. Who's got a chance?
Yeah, go to the front and slow it down, Pat.
Blocking. I'm blocking up here. And yes, my weight is correct. In real life.
112
Oh, I'm
kilos?
sorry. So I'm guessing all these billboards and crap will have our name on them.
That is correct.
Once we get those assets.
I'm losing ground. So you fat guys get away from the descent.
So each lap is like 12 kilometers or like 8 miles. Dave?
8K.
What's that?
8.54 kilometers.
Oh, we just completed one. Got it.
Yeah. It'll give you a little time each lap.
Yep. Saw that.
Also, if you look at the mini map, it's got that little slit. That's roughly where the
Okay, yep.
And then on the bottom, it's giving you
Oh, yep, there's a little arch there. I see that.
and then I forgot what end I'm going to be. And then there's programs out there, I gotta find it again. When you create a map, you can actually flatten it out if you want.
Yeah. GPS 93.
.17.
What's up? Rock 7 Day. Welcome to the stream. You must not have those alerts set up, do you, Ian?
No. I'm not logged into Twitch yet. Kinda got a little distracted here.
Come on, bridge, buddy. Let's go. It's really hard to bridge.
Well, he's got nobody with him, too.
Easier here than
Yeah, it's ripped, it's impossible.
Send some more riders his way.
yeah, if you take little flight to force the group to drop a couple people on, which is kind of funny.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's audio is messed up.
Got thick gravity.
I think it's Ian's.
What's it doing?
Static.
A lot of static. Couldn't tell if it was you or Dave. Dave, try to talk.
I don't think it's me.
I guess not you. The weird thing is we could hear you when you talk. It just there was
That's
some
probably my
static
trainer.
coming through.
Or the wind?
Uh,
No, it
possibly.
sounded like
It definitely didn't sound like this.
Okay. Maybe gain or something, I don't know.
So it's all good now, though. I
Okay.
wouldn't touch anything if I were you.
yeah, don't touch any button.
I'm not.
Yeah, don't put the generate static noise button again.
Oh, man.
Always coming back.
Ugh.
I think he's in your Delmer. He's in your Delmer. He's too close.
Ugh.
Can't see the screen.
Oh, so there's a group between me and you? That's at 220 meters. Going back to Dave.
Yeah, if you only made up 80 meters out of this whole time and you have 220 to go, I would give up.
Well, I made up 200, but
Oh,
I can't hold 4.6 right now. And that's what I was doing.
come on. Just, don't you weigh 5 pounds?
No.
Let's go to the rest of this lap and see.
No, I am down though a little bit. I'm back down to 140. I was at 150 when I came back from Hawaii.
You weigh less than I do, bro. That's pretty good.
You know how much I weighed when I got off my cruise ship?
385?
872.
212.
Holy crap.
Dude, you don't even drink.
You're in.
Well, the problem was I was 200 before I got on the cruise ship. Because there was a long period of not, yeah, there was like 2 weeks of vacation before the vacation,
Yeah.
plus not being riding as much before that.
You gotta stretch your stomach out before you get on the cruise.
Yeah. I mean, you could have been doing your 2 push-ups that you can do every day.
Ha! Ha!
I mean, not consecutively, but you know what I mean. That would have helped.
1/4 of a push-up at a time.
One push-up every 8 hours.
Yeah. Nah, once your work settles down, you get back to training, you'll drop quick again. Not as quick as 2 years ago, but
I'm sure. In fact, I've already lost 4 pounds since Monday, so.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't fix your AC.
That may have just been a big poo after the cruise.
You look like you're sweating on that Zoom call. Maybe. Why are you wearing 4 sweatshirts and what appears to be an aluminum outer shell jacket? Don't ask questions.
I don't want the NSA or NRO reading my thoughts.
You guys see the guy supposedly on a Zoom call in a boxing match?
Yeah.
Getting pummeled.
Just like work.
In the last scene, the guy, you just see this big giant glove go across the screen and smack the guy, and the whole screen goes black. What's going on?
Now, Justin, you should actually wear that, and when they ask, just say, the government, man, the government.
Sometimes I wear it as a jacket, other times as a hat. They'd probably believe me since I used to work for a defense contractor.
Right.
Dude, they spook these people out.
Are we still allowed to say spook? I don't think we are. Especially when the government's involved.
Speaking of defense contractors, the guy who was slated to take my responsibilities in my old job
Yeah.
just took another job as well.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Who's got something on in the background? Oh, never mind, that's the music. I forgot I have music on in the background.
Maybe that's why I listen to podcasts all day, so I feel like I have a friend.
At least this group has been pretty consistent and hasn't split apart for half of a lap.
If you push the front just a little bit, you can start dropping people.
Yeah, you'll spread them out.
Not-
Especially if you start
That's,
to get through the corners.
I'm looking to just draft the dudes,
Yeah.
not split them up.
There seems to be a sweet spot for the number of people you can draft.
Yep. So we go down to 6 bots and Pat and I. in the
Yeah,
lead
six
pack.
or eight. 6 or 8 is a pretty good number. You get
Night
too
Train,
big,
this Night
Yeah,
Train
like
dude just
push
slowed
out.
down and almost shelled me.
Yeah, I was doing something else. And this popped up.
So if you guys need anything from TeamODZ bike stuff,
Dave's
they've got
buying?
9% off right now. Yeah. So I was trying to decide which bars to get for my gravel bike, and one of them was theirs. And then I got an email. I'm like, okay, I guess that helps the decision. So I went with some 48s, 20-degree flare, rounded bar the whole way. None of that flat bull crap.
Don't flares normally burn a lot hotter than 20 degrees?
Sure. We're talking Celsius.
Still.
These are the new state flares. They're designed not to hurt anybody. Ever. So, I was listening to one of Adam Carolla's podcasts the other day, his home improvement one, and some guy calls in and he's like, hey, love your podcast, love your YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Like, but, you know, you can get frosted covers for those LED lights that look really cool, but they're just super bright and annoying. It's like, no, it's only God, so they kind of go through it. And then finally the guy, 12-year-old on YouTube has it, man. You just gotta do it. Freaking gamers have better stuff than any of us will ever have. That dude with the blue hair, the Supreme Court, he's
So must be
everywhere.
4 laps total?
5.
No. 5.
5.
It tells you how many kilometers are remaining on the top right of your screen there, Justin.
I know.
Divide it by...
Shove it.
Come on, engineer. Computer guy.
Hey, I'm the computer guy that just worries about what color it is. You all know that.
Oh, so you're not colorblind, I see.
What's up, Flory?
Hey.
Extreme.
And, shout out to Angel's Bike Shop. Okay, Angel Bike Shop. Woo-hoo! I haven't been there, but I'd love to go.
The bike comes with a halo.
I'm John. Where is Angel's Bike Shop?
Ian typically goes to Devil's Bike Shop. That's where he works.
It is not the evil elf or
Well,
nothing.
technically, the devil was an angel, so...
Technically correct.
He works in Santa's crappy toy division. He manages it for Axel.
Yeah, I manage the bad kid gift section.
Now, Santa, I'm really getting tired of this coal thing. Let's see, what else can we come up with?
You gotta bribe the evil elf, man.
We got dog poop. We don't have a lot of dogs. Wait, we have reindeer poop.
That's right.
Here we go.
As I told Mitch,
This one looks like
Mitch's daughter got third in her state or swim competition. And I said, hey, just make sure you only give her third place love, because unconditional love is for winners.
right. Not for second losers.
That's right.
Nice.
That's the philosophy I take in the gift.
So Justin, do you like the TSS counter live stream on this game?
Ooh. Matches my head unit that I've been using for years. It does the same thing.
Yeah, are they close?
Except it does it on the screen.
Yeah, have to have whatever it is you just said.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. They're off by a couple, but I'd have to check where FTPs are set.
Yeah. Surprisingly, my lap was the same time as my first. Usually that burst at the beginning makes the first lap faster.
So if I'm honest right now, my focus is not necessarily on increasing FTP, just solely putting bike butt on seat frequently enough that the fat's going to melt away. Once I get that done for a while, it'll be good.
And I'm shooting for at least 3 to 4 this week. Today's numbers.
Yeah, I'm the same. Get down and wait. Get my butt in the bike. What's up, Owen? And then
Yo, I win.
I'm working on my swim too since I can't run right now.
I can't run either, out of principle.
So, Justin, when you asked us about your new mountain bike, you didn't tell us you were 212. Might have to rethink it.
When I bought it, I wasn't 212. I was 200.
Aha.
Oh, and you missed the earlier discussion about how fat Justin got on the cruise. He's cropped down those pictures to look skinnier. The thing I object
They
to
said
that,
the camera has 10 pounds, and my Instagram filter removes 50.
this is the problem I have with that cruise, J-Rag, is that it looked like you had to wear jackets.
Well, it was Alaska,
Short term.
where the heat of summer is 65 and almost rainy every day. And I'm not talking Celsius.
Yeah.
Technically, I think you were there in their spring. Their summer lasts about a weekend
Yeah, it's next weekend this summer.
in September. It's like 4 days if you're lucky. I've seen those mining shows.
Although my buddies who live in Kodiak, they said it wasn't that bad in Kodiak.
It actually gets hotter than hell, man. But when you're in your, if you're the whole time in the influence of the cold water,
Yeah.
it'll do that.
I'll let the cruise director know, Ian, that next time I demand to stand on a glacier and not require a jacket.
Well, I mean, you technically don't require a jacket to stand on a glacier. You would just probably be hypothermic.
I've been on glaciers without a
Done.
jacket.
We will put you on top of a glacier without a jacket and leave you there.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Survival challenge with J-Wags.
Map says you'll freeze to the core in about 36 hours.
Can cruise food fat save you on a glacier?
Find out on our next live stream.
The new game show, Naked on a Glacier.
How much longer do you survive on a glacier while wearing boots, or shoes, or sandals?
Dude,
Decent.
that was the premise of that show, dude. You're screwed. It was awesome.
That was a great show. Forgot about
It's a way to, ramp it up a notch. Drop them like in Taliban country.
Unsurprisingly, the person we didn't give shoes to is turning blue after only 56 hours.
I forgot which channel it was on or what it was called. So it's super helpful, but I just watched a series about these millennial idiots who thought they were going on a dream vacation that got stuck in like a Survivor type thing. It's hilarious. Just whiny and crabby and pissed off. So great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The one I'm watching right now, The Anarchist on HBO, is really good. You gotta get through a bunch of the stupidity, but you can see where it's going. And you can start picking out the logic flaws that are gonna bite in the butt later.
So is it here scripted?
What's that?
Is it a reality show or scripted?
No, it's a documentary.
Cool. Do you ever watch that Eco Challenge?
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix. God, that's
Amazon.
great. Is it on Amazon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a great show. I wish they'd do more.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. Oh, and who's winning the mountain bike race?
The Kiwis won because they were way too much water.
They won just because they're like, she'll be right, she'll be right, she'll be right.
Couldn't believe that big guy from Ben went totally
Woo-hoo, go Kiwis!
deep
Sorry.
issue like the first day. Maybe 3 or 4 days. Well,
You know
you're
what's
not
mind-boggling?
What's that?
Let's go.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
how many people do you think the ship we were on held?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like 55 with crew.
Yep, exactly. About the week we were there is about 4,000 passengers and 1,500 crew. The week before, apparently, it was 4,500 passengers. 84,500 fresh eggs per week.
Wow.
What the rest of the
What's
people
up,
eat?
Pam? What's everybody else eat?
Yeah, I seem to recall the breakfast on the boat was pretty good.
Nambia, third. Yeah, Nambia's got some good mountain biking. Plus you have to beware of large animals. Not just lions, Owen. Ostriches, different kinds of gazelles, hyenas.
Saw lots of whales,
And Nambia?
particularly at the buffet.
Yeah. If you had stayed another week,
Justin would have been endangered.
that's how you can tell the professional cruisers,
Yeah.
or they're from the south.
Let's go, Mr. Fantastic. Come back up.
I'm in the group, sort of, mostly. Can't believe and get my butt kicked by Herman. Come on.
You know, the comedian on board didn't make that joke about whales at the bay on the ship. I'm not sure why.
Probably prohibited.
Was he fat? Was he or she fat? Those guys have it easy, man. They work for like 2 hours a day.
Yeah,
They
they
get
just
a
have to
luxury,
stay. Yeah.
a luxury cabin.
Yeah, but that's like a prison.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
a prison for everybody.
But yeah, but if you're out and
Entertainers
about on
have better
deck,
contracts than staff, but still.
like, if you're out on the deck and someone comes up to you, and does the whole, "Oh, dude, you're so funny. Tell me another joke," or "Say that one bit again." You just
Think you're
gotta,
funny on beat.
you gotta tolerate
Is
it.
it, you want to hear a joke? Okay, what's your name?
Come on, Neil and Jocelyn, chase me. Make Dave work.
There's a group behind us. I'm not afraid to stop.
I'm not afraid to quit.
Swift taught us that.
The one thing I couldn't figure out, though, is why out of 8 stores on the ship, 5 of them sold deluxe jewelry. Wait, another jewelry store, and then all on the same ship.
That's because
Okay.
the guys who get in trouble with their wives somehow make up for it.
Yeah, for
Where
over
were you last
drinking.
night? I saw
The
you looking
jewelry
at that.
stores have long since realized that people's pocketbooks are way more open on vacation.
Oh
So
yeah.
instead of booking out malls, they book out cruise ships.
I saw you
Well-
looking at that fat cow at the buffet. Where were
The other piece of that too is then they get to wear their jewelry right away to the dinners. You know? That's satisfying
There was
and
one they
immediate
said
need.
free ring adjustments all week long. I couldn't figure out why they were offering that service.
They have
Are
a
you trying to
fight
say
at the
this-
buffet.
You trying to say the sodium content is a little high on the ship? Owen says,
Princess Cruise.
what would you like to have seen? Outdoor activity stores?
Hey, they
Okay.
did have skydiving. You know those
Ooh.
wind tunnels you can skydive on?
Yeah.
Really?
I did it, and I found out that shoulder surgery from 5 years ago does not bode well with sitting on top of a big fan with your arms extended.
Okay.
It lasted about 40 seconds and was like, nope, well, that's all we can do. We're out.
So do you have to pay extra for that, or was it included?
Depends on the time of the cruise you went. I think it was like $30 a person or free, depending on where you were at.
Do they have free open water clinics with high dive?
The suicide, you jumped. Sorry. Anything more about that?
That was just, there was a plank outside the psychiatrist's office, and I wasn't sure what that was for.
Was it Princess or Carnival?
Royal Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
In Alaska.
You didn't have the 24/7 Love Boat channel then.
Ah,
That's what we had on the.
We had the 24/7
Franchise.
channel of the 5-minute segment they recorded every day about what was going on in the ship, just played on a loop. Which is actually quite handy.
Today on the ship, we're going to do a bunch of activities.
yeah, don't worry about Alaska. I want to see that.
Well, there is a problem of 40 hours cruising at sea just to get up there and come back.
Did they have the at sea bar challenge? See who could spend more time in the bar seat.
I can't remember. Did bars actually close on the cruise ship?
I'm sure they do.
Less frequently than the restaurants, I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, I mean, based on the weight you put on, you were in the restaurants a lot.
Got their schedule down.
Yes, I'll have 2 appetizers, 2 main courses, and 2 desserts, please.
And then go to the next one.
You think I'm joking about that?
No, we can tell you're not.
Oh no, she'll order separate.
Yep.
Oh man. Thank goodness for my AC unit in here. Funny, the more out of shape you are, the longer it feels like you're riding.
I swear I was riding for at least 4 hours this morning. That was 40 minutes, Justin.
45
Whatever.
minutes. It does feel like we've been on like 90 minutes already.
Whatever, give me another donut.
Shut your trap. Hand over the donuts. I just can't tell why this weight isn't coming off.
Yeah, these guys the bots should get 2% tired per 10 minutes or something. Make them feel what we're feeling.
So far, I would say the only thing that they really got to work on this platform, the biggest one, is how to find the heads.
100%.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, the interface works well, the writing, drafting, dynamics, all that jazz. Love the Magic Rose.
I'd like to have a few more options for the scenery.
Yeah, but that doesn't really impact my ability to do things.
No. You're in the military, though. You're used to my way of that way.
Yeah. They're called orders for a reason.
So, Justin, did you have a balcony, or what did you have?
We did a balcony. On this ship,
Right
it wasn't a ton more expensive for the balcony. Sometimes it's like as much
Usually
as
not.
twice as expensive. But
Well, like the suite, but
Did you pee on
turns
it?
out well, there was a yellow submarine just outside my balcony. I had a partially blocked view. Maybe it wasn't a submarine. Maybe it was a
Like the-
merchant escape vessel.
Yeah.
It might have been yellow before the cruise started. I couldn't guarantee. So I'll let that answer your question, Ian.
a little bit of peeing off the balcony, huh?
You were too scared, got it. Too shy.
Well, and also there was a walkway below that boat that people were walking by, so.
So you would have been able to control your laughing. I get it. Totally get that.
He didn't say it stopped him. He just said it was unfortunate that there was a walkway down below. So could you even imagine having an inside cabin? Oh my God.
So this ship did something interesting where they had a virtual balcony where they mounted a big fat TV on the wall where your balcony would be, and they piped in a live camera feed from I don't know if it was the side or the front of the ship.
Was there a heat lamp also?
Or cold wind.
To heat up the room.
Or an AC vent right above it?
You turn on the virtual balcony and you get just a bunch of water spraying in the face.
That's the Alaskan version.
Did you guys get any crabs?
Cabin.
Pull any crab pots?
We were gonna do crab legs in Juneau. It was like $55 a pound in a really long line.
No,
And it's just
Justin.
literally they hand you a tub of butter and crab legs, and I was like,
They didn't do a deadliest catch simulator?
Or they wrap a rope around your ankle and throw it in.
Just cool crab pots. For dinner.
did you guys hear about the random meetup in Juneau?
Yeah. Yeah. The Damon?
Damon Herb flew in the night before my ship got there, and we both happened to show up at the same restaurant to get a table at the same time. Crazy. Why? I didn't think I had him on Find My Friends, but I need to go scrub that GPS tracking permissions.
I mean, I saw where you were all the time. I wasn't gonna go.
I have that tracking so I can stay away from you.
Yeah. No accidental meetups
Look,
here.
just as within 2 states. Time to move.
I gotta go overseas again. Well, unfortunately, I have to be with you in February. That's okay.
Of course, when we were in Victoria, we had afternoon high tea. And I think you're supposed to get the mint chocolate truffle tea flavor, right?
I guess, I don't know.
It might be the truffle you're seeing.
You have to ask Andy.
And I was like, now it's 3 scoops of sugar per cup, right?
Oh,
Tablespoons. No, it's not that much. It's only 2.5.
jeez.
There's your 12 pounds, Creed.
Yeah. Now I know how you got so sweet. Jeez, dude. Are you diabetic now?
We did try the tea without sugar. Not worth it.
Dirty water, yeah.
And then we're like, all right, we're tapping out. Can you bring us some sugar? And then we're like, quick, is anybody looking? Scoop more sugar in.
We need to cover up the taste of this tea.
One and a half to go.
I will say, the desserts they had on board were not very American. I mean, like, they hardly had any ice cream. They're okay. But you can tell that international people aren't as crazy about sugar as Americans. And I feel like their dessert menu, either they just had a crappy dessert menu or...
Didn't they have a smoothie bar on every corner?
Probably.
Yeah.
That required buying the drink package because that was too cheap to do.
Well, buying a drink. Cheaper than crab legs.
The
But
where the desserts just basically pastries and things like creme brulee. And,
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
it's more about mass production.
mass production and limited refrigeration is my guess.
Exactly. Yeah, storing ice cream is it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
That's why the
I
military
think
they
they
go
only
to
ran it
soft
once a
serve.
day, and they had to pour the soft serve in, get it created,
Yeah.
and then they basically run the machine till it's gone.
Yeah. Well, that's just powder. So.
And they have the all-day pizza bar next to the pool.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
They did have an all-day pizza bar. It wasn't next to the pool. It was next to one of the jewelry stores. Well, a little bit away from it.
Wow.
It was actually next to another restaurant and the snack shack. They gave you the snacks to go with your pizza. The pizza was open till like 3 a.m.
Nice.
Was the food all kinds of like fancy gourmet crap, or was it pretty good?
There was quite a variety. We tried escargot.
Yeah.
That was it. We didn't need to get it twice.
Fresh from the bottom of the boat.
I will say, I felt like, so we did the sit-down diner. It was fancier, we liked it, we met people
Yeah.
more often, as opposed to the buffet.
Yeah.
You can still order as much as you wanted, but I do think their portion sizes were definitely much smaller than your standard restaurant.
Yeah, but that's because you can order as much as you want.
That's probably why they did it, yeah.
Yeah,
I
all
mean, like,
places have been like
The
that.
shrimp cocktail appetizer was literally just 4 pieces of shrimp.
Right.
Welcome to Vegas.
Cocktail sauce.
Welcome to Vegas. Home of the free shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, but you can have as many as you want, man.
Yeah. Like four shrimp cocktails, please. Like 4 shrimp, no, 4 different
4.
glasses.
Yes, they're all.
Well, what they're banking
Oh,
on.
you have the deep fried coconut version today? I'll take 8.
What they're banking on is people not feeling like they can order more even though they want more. Because they're getting there.
It's probably a good thing. That was the extent of my portion control right there, what you just described.
Yeah. I learned to overcome that at the all-you-can-eat places and at the all-inclusive resorts.
Yeah, we ate once at the buffet for lunch and almost fell over sideways afterwards. We're like, all right, not doing that again. We're going where they control our portions. We're too American for this crap.
We can't stop ourselves.
How about the staff that lives on a ship for 9 months? How about that?
Hot swapping.
I read an article that supposedly several of those positions, I mean, obviously they get free room and board and food, but their salary was like $15,000 to $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's because they take the room and board out of it.
Right, basically.
Salary.
But still, I mean, come on. You could, for 30 some odd thousand a year, you could rent a really nice, or buy a house, really nice mortgage. It's like $3 grand a
Yeah.
month. And like, still at that, if that's all they added on top, they'd still be at poverty level.
Well, but think about it. If you're a 18 to 22-year-old kid,
Yeah,
know,
that's the thing, dude.
you go work for 2 years like that, you have a nest egg.
Sure. Yeah, it's true.
I had
Or several of them are.
I worked at a camp one summer in college, and basically got $350, maybe every 2 weeks or every month, plus room and board was free. So yeah, it's a rip off.
The thing is, they're not 18 to 20-year-old kids from America. They're
Right.
They're dads from other countries leaving their kids behind.
Yeah, but so 20 grand for them is huge.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Well, especially if they're in a position where they get tipped on top.
I mean,
My
hell,
wife was always bugging me to tip the room staff. It's like, again? Good job. Like,
privates in the Army only make about 25 grand a year. They get free room and board and free clothing.
right? Not too far off.
all
Yeah,
the
I
boots
mean-
you can wear out, right?
And they get free travels.
Yeah.
Which, that's true for the ship.
Yeah.
They'll fly them back and forth from the cruise ship for their contract, and then
Yep.
on the cruise ship.
And for a lot of them, it's really good practice for English, and they'll
Oh, for sure.
leverage that into something else.
Yeah.
And the ones that are really hard workers,
Except for the ones that have been there for 15 years. You're like, your English should be better by now, bro.
well, that's why they're still there.
Why? Cost a lot of time.
I mean, I've met some.
Do you realize that every day we go to
Yeah,
port,
what's up, bro?
you ask me the question, long day, sir? Like, there's a phrase in the staff room that says, today's phrase of the day is,
Yeah.
Do the work, nobody else can do it, right?
are you going to go see the,
The
are you
ex-
going to see the glacier? That was the other question.
Like, no, I'm going to kidnap some young people to bring them back to work for slaves in my house. And you just keep walking.
You'll clean my room
Yeah, make sure
clean
they
my
got-
room twice a day for 15 grand a year?
Yeah, like, that's
What do I
twice a day.
sign?
Well, that's why none of those ships are registered in the United States.
No, I give up.
All right, 2.5 kilometers to go.
Still a bunch up front.
Yeah,
4,
6
6, 8.
spots, and Pat and I.
Gonna have to outsprint them.
You back here, Stanton?
Bots are trying to kill me on a little incline here.
That's not the box.
Ian's trying to pull them away. Five Ks. Okay. Let's get halfway.
Yeah. Here's Jay. Yeah, a second.
Back to the crayon box.
Whew. Nice work, Pat.
Surprised I had it in you.
Gotta spin that out. Pull my legs down.
All right. Time to get to work to do something nobody else wants to do.
Crayons with.
That's work. Now you're
No,
referring to
really.
work.
Have fun, brother.
All right, take it easy, guys.
See you, Pat.
But I do wish they'd let you keep rolling after you finish. Because your
Yeah, it
TSS
is-
counter stopped.
Owen, that is true. Owen said
You're-
he's suggesting that Pat actually wants to go to work.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but the TSS does accumulate while you're warming up,
Oh yeah.
but it does not. But it does not once you go through the crayon box.
It also does not once you drop and then resume. You lose a little bit.
Interesting.
I'm hungry now.
Slide downhill, my kind of ride. Trying to find a whole loop that'll do that.
Gotta ride my Key West one.
Like one of those, one of those Escher paintings.
Yeah.
A ride that goes like that, just goes down forever. I also like on this game how when you quit pedaling, you actually coast almost as long as your trainer coasts for. Like Zwift, where you stop in like 2 seconds. And apparently Ian's taking a flyer.
Do it, Ian.
David.
Do it.
Dave is not falling.
How much left, Ian? I can't see.
Oh my, 1,600 meters.
It's got a 60-meter gap.
Which, unless they work to close, will just grow.
I'm not working.
Of course not. You're my teammate. Why would you?
I'm working to beat the boss at the line. That's my job.
This is how I sprint, Dave.
Long and moderate.
Like many things in my
Not what
life.
she said.
This group has gotten more changed since Ian left. Coincidence? Wanna go, wanna go, wanna go, wanna go.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, brother.
Have a good day.
See you later. Good ride, nigga.
Please, Justin.
Later.
$200, $150, $130. I had to downshift to get in a gear I could move. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, Dave.
I beat him.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for joining. We're going to sign off the stream here to finish my cool down. I think the wagon is on tomorrow. A little bit earlier. It starts at 7 Eastern. I will not be on that. I get to go swim tomorrow. I think Owen's just moving a kiss. I appreciate that. Yeah, so check us out at TeamODZ.com. You can check out RGT at RGTcycling.com. We do have rides periodically. Dave, are we posting them in the ODZ group when we're doing rides, the codes?
All mine I do.
Yeah,
I
so,
think Justin posted his.
alright, so check the ODZ Facebook
They should be
group.
there.
If you want to see the rides on RGT, they have a link, you can go directly to sign up. It is free to sign up. There are benefits for having a paid member if you so choose to. But it is free to just ride. And there's not like a 20K maximum or any garbage like that. Yeah, and just to check us out here. Oh, by the way, if you do want to be on the ODZ Facebook page, on the group, and you're not currently a member, or you're asking to be a member, please make sure you fill out the questions. That's kind of our way of, one, getting to know you a little bit, and two, making sure you're not going to send a Bitcoin scam or post Bitcoin scams. Then we have to kick you out. That's just
So
all.
we don't need to work in your house for
Yeah,
$300 a week.
yeah, that's too. So yeah, check us out over there or TeamODZ.com. We'll get you all the info. Yeah, we're on most of the major platforms. So you'll see us streaming a bunch of different things. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of the day, or if it's nighttime when you're watching this, have a great evening. We will see you guys next time. Thanks, Dylan.